Angel Reese, she might have tapped out, y'all. Angel Reese may have tapped out and quit on the Chicago Sky. Everybody is speculating. What is this back injury? What's going on? Hey, are you trying to pretend like you hurt because Caitlin Clark really is hurt? Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury basically since the All-Star break. And there's no details. Every day we hear that Angel Reese is day to day. And every week there's no update on what she's struggling with, what she's doing. There's nothing. There's no information about Angel Reese. I think she's quit on this season.
Angel Reese, she might have tapped out, y'all. Angel Reese may have tapped out and quit on the Chicago Sky. Everybody is speculating. What is this back injury? What's going on? Hey, are you trying to pretend like you hurt because Caitlin Clark really is her? Wait. What's going on? What's going on, man? Angel Reese might be ducking more than a back injury excuse. She could be dodging accountability itself. 3 games in 3 weeks, each ending in blowout fashion. And the Chicago Sky have looked more like a rec league squad than a professional franchise. Since June, they've been spiraling with no real answers, no adjustments, no urgency. And yet, every time fans ask what's happening, the Sky repeat the same vague phrase, day to day. No medical updates, no official reports, nothing resembling transparency, just silence, frustration, and a growing cloud of suspicion that the so-called injury is more of a smoky-ock screen than a setback. I think Angel Reese, and I'm say this with my chest up, I think she's quit on the Chicago Sky. She's been claiming a back injury basically since the All-Star break. And there's no details. Every day we hear that Angel Reese is day to day. And every week there's no update on what she's struggling with, what she's doing. There's nothing. There's no information about Angel Reese. I think she's quit on this season. Now fans aren't buying it. They're starting to whisper no shout that Angel Reese might have flat out quit. And the doubts keep multiplying. If she's truly hurt, why is she skipping games but showing up online to market her new sneakers? How do you prioritize shoe launches and Instagram promotions over your own teammates, your city, and the loyal fans who've been begging for even a single reason to believe this season isn't already dead in the water? For someone who wants to be the face of the league, disappearing when your team needs you most isn't a great look. Let us know down in the comments below if you think Reese is really hurt and out for the season. Let's go. The second missing component in the WNBA right now is Angel Reese and her dozens of aliases. Has anyone seen Bayou Barbie lately? Where in the hell is Double Double Barbie? Where is the Mebound clown? It has been weeks since I have heard anything about Angel Reese. She's becoming known as the Vanishing Barbie because no one can find her. The entire situation screams inconsistency. Normally, when a pro elite gets injured, the team goes public with the exact issue. You'll hear specific terms: ankle sprain, hamstring pull, concussion protocol. There's usually a timetable for recovery. A week, 2 weeks, maybe out until postseason. But with Angel Reese, nothing but the same 2 words over and over, day to day. No breakdown, no clarity, not even a hint at what the supposed injury is. After almost a month of this song and dance, it's no wonder fans are openly questioning if she's even hurt at all or if the Sky are just running interference to protect her image. Supposedly, Angel Reese has been dealing with a back injury. That is the official reason for her mysterious absence. But there has been rampant speculation that this back injury isn't as serious as Angel Reese claims. And some believe that Angel Reese has quit on her team and quit on the season. Compare this to the Indiana Fever where professionalism is the norm. If Caitlin Clark tweaks her knee or bangs her elbow, the team immediately tells the fans what's up, what body part, how severe it looks, and when she might return. That's transparency. That's respect for the fan base. You don't leave your supporters in the dark because transparency builds trust. And trust is exactly what the Sky are losing by shrouding Reese's absence in mystery. Hey, look, bro. You got to remember she quit in Unriv. She just stopped playing in Unrivaled. Says she was hurt, didn't show up for the championship game, didn't even show up and watch. Last season, she claimed her wrist was messed up, didn't finish playing in none of the games. Now, this year, she's saying it's her this season, it's her back. It looked like she not finishing playing in none of the games. The Sky needs you. The Chicago Sky, you guys are the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league. They need Angel Reese to play in games. Angel, where you at? Where you at, Angel? This is nuts. Instead of calming fans, Chicago's secrecy has only created chaos. Every week of silence makes this situation look worse. And when you check the hard numbers, the mystery deepens. In the last 3 weeks, Reese has played just 3 games. That's it. A day-to-day injury is supposed to mean you're right on the edge of returning, not sitting out 80% of the schedule. That looks a lot more like indefinitely out, no matter how the Sky try to spin it. And when a franchise doesn't tell the truth, fans start filling in the blanks themselves with theories way harsher than the reality might have been. In the last 4 weeks, Angel Reese has played 3 games. I'm no expert in math, but that appears to be less than 1 game a week. Unsurprisingly, all 3 games Angel Reese played in, the Chicago Bravado lost by an average of 18 points. Translation, they got their ass kicked. That's when things get sticky. Some fans suspect this isn't just about basketball. Maybe the Sky are covering for her. Maybe Reed doesn't want the real reason to come out. The head coach hasn't helped either, trotting out the same day-to-day line in every press conference like a broken record. Even ESPN has already suggested she's probably done for the season. And when that narrative done for the year is placed side by side with the team's official day-to-day stance, it doesn't just look sloppy. It looks like the Sky and Reese are trying to play games with their own supporters. Angel Reese declined to travel to Indianapolis and her coach came out and said something about, she's just focused on her rehab right now and, she's day-to-day. We've never had an explanation on what caused the back injury. What's a time frame for her recovery? It's similar to So-and-so's back injury. This is something she struggled with here or there. All we've heard is day-to-day and Angel Reese has disappeared. So, here's the question every fan is asking. Is Angel Reese battling a serious injury or is she just strategically unavailable? Because day-to-day is sounding less like a medical update and more like a polite way of saying don't expect her anytime soon. And the longer this drags out, the uglier it looks. Timing matters in sports. And right now the timing makes it look like she's ducking responsibility. Everybody is ablaze right now. Everybody's wondering what is really going on with Angel Reese. Has she just flat out quit again? Has she quit on the Chicago Sky? Angel, you got to hold on. You have to have some level of self-awareness here. Think about it. Reese plays 3 games, all losses by an average of 18 points. Then suddenly, poof, she's gone. That's what people can't stop pointing out. If you're going to miss time, it usually happens after a big performance or after a freak accident. But when you're on the floor and your team is still getting torched every night, disappearing afterward just feels like an escape hatch. She identified once they lost a Vanderloot, their point guard, early in the year, and once they started getting their brains beat in, hey, we're not going to win anything this year. I'm not putting these L's on my resume. I'm going to have an excuse for the Chicago Sky potentially coming in with the worst or second worst record in the WNBA. These losses will not be on my resume. The truth is, the Chicago Sky are sitting at a miserable 824 record, and they were mathematically eliminated from playoff contention back in June. Brutal doesn't even begin to describe it. And for Reese, stepping away right now doesn't look like leadership. It looks like she's protecting her own brand instead of battling through the storm with her teammates. I think Angel Reese has quit on the season. The Bravado are 8-24. They were essentially eliminated from the playoffs back in June. I'm sure Angel Reese believes that there's no reason for her to play, but I think it could be a bit deeper than that, too. You can't ignore the optics. The sky are sinking. The season's already over, and the losses pile higher every week. Each game Reese misses makes it easier to believe she doesn't want to be associated with the collapse. Fans are even saying she's avoiding being remembered as part of one of the worst teams in the league. So instead, Reese sits, slaps on the day-to-day label, and makes sure her name isn't attached to those ugly box scores. But here's where that theory cracks. When she did play, nothing changed. The team still got blown out, still looked lost, still stumbled to the final buzzer. If she truly wanted to prove her value, staying on the floor during the collapse was her chance to rise above the mess. Instead, her absence has only strengthened her critics' argument that she didn't want any part of the wreckage, that she'd rather protect her image off the court than fight for her team on it. I'm wondering if Angel Reese is in no rush to return because she doesn't want to be blamed for declining mainstream interest in the WNBA. We've been talking about this the past couple of weeks. What are the biggest storylines right now in the WNBA? Outside of AA batteries flying on the court gift wrapped in plastic wiener, what is there to talk about? Since Caitlin Clark has been injured, which has damn near been the entire season, but mainly since the All-Star break, there has been minimal mainstream interest in pretend basketball. From another angle, maybe Angel Reese doesn't even want to play right now because the WNBA itself has been sputtering. Ratings are slipping. The buzz that felt unstoppable a few weeks ago has already cooled,